Check, check, 1, 2. It's a late night Friday hockey here at Iceline in Westchester, Pennsylvania, where your Kennett Blue Demons are about to face off against the Mont Knights. A pleasant good evening and welcome to our coverage of Kennett hockey. Alongside Swithin Shortledge, I'm Ed Henry. This one's going to be interesting tonight, Swithin. For those at home, we're watching the pregame skate. There was a rumor going around that the Mont team was going to forfeit. I went and talked to the coach just to kind of go through because I try to get pronunciation of names. And he did not indicate a forfeit, just told me that he had a couple suspended, a bunch sick, and a few at other games. But as we're looking at pregame warm-ups, they have 5 skaters and 2 goaltenders.
So for those of you at home that maybe aren't so familiar with hockey, that means they have 5 players, so those 5 players are going to be on the ice the entire game. Chester County, Kennett, we have 18 skaters and a goalie, and even those guys get tired. So I don't even know what this is going to be like.
Yeah, no, this is going to be an ugly one. Now, Kennett played Mont last Friday up at Hatfield, and Kennett came away with their 8th shutout of the season. On the goals for the evening, Luke Ganley had a hat trick with 3. Ben Fisher picked up 2, and Lucas Mott with the 6th one. Pretty much the same ones. You had Lucas Mott picking up 4 assists, Luke Ganley with 3 assists, and Eric Heinzelman getting one in there as well. So they definitely added to their point totals this year.
Yeah, last game at Mont, Ed, you weren't there. I guess I wasn't expecting what happened. Kennett pretty much carried the game, and after maybe the halfway through the second period, the game was over. But I was expecting a little tighter match, but I don't know what to expect here tonight.
Yeah, because we'll take a look at the standings. Kennett, of course, comfortably sitting atop the standings with 15 straight wins this season. And you have Mont in the 4th seed at 10-5. So, yeah, I can see how the expectation with that might be a little bit of a tighter game, but...
Yeah, and so, Ed, since you aren't broadcasting for the fans at home, Kennett did clinch the #1 seed in the regular season and #1 seed in the playoffs with their victory last Friday, and then Archbishop Ryan lost to Cardinal O'Hara on Wednesday. So that solidified it. So Kennett they're stuck in the #1 seed. I was interested to see how Coach Joe plays these last 3 games. Do they keep going? Do they take a little break, try to rest some guys? I don't know, but tonight it's not going to be a good judge because
no,
this isn't going to be typically what we're going to see.
Definitely not. As mentioned, we had our 8th shutout of the season, and that is in no small part to number 31, Aiden Mott, between the pipes. He's 14-0, has seen 225 shots, and that is 1 impressive goals against as a .85, so less than a goal a game, and a save percentage of .951. So they are definitely some impressive stats for a netminder.
Yeah, I was thinking in the car ride over here, I was like, I don't even know if I remember a goal against this year with Kennett. They happen so infrequently. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think our team knows what to do when they get scored on because it doesn't happen very often.
So pre-game skate is about to wind up. We're down to the last 20 seconds. And I know we were hoping to see a few more Mont skaters come out, but none have entered the ice, so it looks like they are 5. And I've played games where you have a short bench, and they are brutal to where you might have 8 skaters, and when that other player comes to the bench, they're just yelling out what position they were in so you can fill in, and half the time you're like, but I just got to the bench. I couldn't imagine playing an entire game.
Yeah. I mean, I think in this situation when you're, like we have this sometimes in men's league where we have teams and, you know, one team has 2 or 3 lines and the other team has like 7 or 8 guys, and sometimes they surprise you because what you can do is you just you do the old rope-a-dope where you just kind of hang back, you like just defend, you don't try to take any chances, then you wait for the other team to get lazy, you get an odd man rush the other way, you get a goal, and then the other team's like upset. Like, what did we got 3 lines and they have 5 players. Why can't we do anything? But when you only have 5, that's, I mean, you really can't skate. Like, you really just have to go half speed and just clog the middle of the ice and just, you know what I mean? I don't even know what to do. Like,
as you're saying that, I'm thinking of a story which I probably shouldn't be proud of or even repeat, but I was part of a flag football league at one point, and I think we had a Saturday morning game, and when I showed up, I was not feeling well because of the night I had before, but we had just enough players to play, so I actually had to be on the field. So I basically just laid on the field for the first half of the game for us to be eligible, and then I got a second wind, and we ended up winning because of my scoring, because they didn't think I was even there.
oh no.
All right, so this one is underway. Kennett in possession in the zone. Mont circling behind. You can definitely tell the Bucks-Mont players are trying to conserve energy, just trying to play almost a zone defense there. Up to the point. He's knocked that down and back to the corner where Mott has it again.
Looks like Kennett's trying to preserve energy too. It seemed like
Mott steps to the middle, gets around a couple, gets a shot towards the net. It's knocked down in front. Fisher on the loose puck in the corner. He tries to go back up to the point to the Hayes. That gets caught up, and they're able to move it out to the neutral zone. Fisher over to Ganley. He'll just feed it over to David Sarazales. David will hang on to it at the red line, wait for some open space, and skate himself. Drop there for Mott. Brings it down to the goal line, heads behind, still in possession. Pulls it up the line, lost an edge. Cardillo over to Ganley. Ganley surveys, sends it right back to Cardillo. Back down for Mott. Steps into the circle, up to Ganley. He takes the shot. That gets blocked away in front. Mont picks it up. It's Fedoruk who's able to get one in the zone and get it on towards the net. Eden deflects it into the corner. Colin Kelly skates out of his zone through center ice and in. Tries to make the move around, lost possession, and Bucksmont's able to clear it all the way back down to the Kennett end. Mott comes out and plays that to prevent the icing. Fed to the middle. Shortledge tries to make the move, has it knocked away. Mont sends it up the other side. Cardillo comes down, punches it back down low. Kelly to it, tries to center, looking for Shortledge. That one didn't make its way to him. Bucks-Mont goes hard off the glass and sends it all the way down. Mott once again comes out to keep this game moving.
You know, besides negating the icing to keep the game moving, it also doesn't give the other team a break. Like if there's a whistle in the icing, you can stand there and catch your breath. If it keeps the puck moving,
Yeah,
it's just another way to wear out Bucksmont.
Kelly's shot goes up and over the net. Heinzelman comes and punches that back down low. Puck squirts there. He's able to get to it. He dips down behind the net. Gets pressured there. Neiman comes in to help. Got his guy wrapped up and then throws his arms up to go, I didn't do it. Puck directed out to center ice. Mott comes out to play it, and he'll redirect back out to the neutral zone. That was ahead of Kelly. Sent back the other direction once again. Mott stops the puck and sets it up for Hayes. He's over to Eric Heinzelman. It's Oscar Sarazales in the middle. Stays with it at the blue line. Puts on the brakes, steps out in front, puts one towards the net. And there's our first whistle. I was so caught up in watching the game, I wasn't even running the clock, so we'll make an adjustment as we're down to 13:33 here in this first period. Heinzelman from the blue line takes the shot. That one got knocked down just in front. Oscar was looking for the rebound. Finally comes up. Hayes knocks it down with a high stick. And that one was going to get whistled no matter what.
I think that it's going to be a defensive zone draw because Mott touched it. It's wherever you touch the puck when it's a high stick. Like our defenseman hit it with a high stick, but when the next Kennett player touches it, that's where the draw is. So look out.
Shot towards the net. Mott got a piece of it, but enough got through to hit the pipe, but stays out. Heinzelman with it at the red line. Tries to go in, give it stood up. It's Martin with it. Martin will direct it out down towards the Kennett end. Mott will wrap it up for Heinzelman. He'll direct out the center ice. Gonzalez tries to pull it off the wall. He's got a couple Bucksmont players to deal with. Savory comes in to help out. Forces it back down low. Wrapped around far side. David Sarazales from the blue line. Big shot there. Save in front by Dominiano. Cardillo sends it over for Sarazales, and he'll drop it back for Massimo. Cardillo through center ice, gains the blue line. Down into the corner. Knocked away from him there. David comes out to try and pinch it in, but it gets by him out to the neutral zone. Cardillo from the top of the circle, looks to send it out. Trying to hit Henderson at center ice. And we get a whistle on the stoppage of play.
Well, I don't know who has less energy, the Bucksmont team or Kennett. Kennett looks like we have no desire to be here right now. They've got to, I know it's hard, but they've got to rev it up here and start putting pucks on the net. I don't even know if we have one shot.
Yeah, that's
5-6 minutes.
Hanley sends it out to Fisher. Nice feed up to Mott. He tries to cut to the middle, but has it knocked away from him there by Fedoruk. Behind, tried to direct it up. It's all the way up to Sarazales at the blue line. He'll put one in on net. Good kick save there by Dominiano. Battle for it in front. Fisher's able to get the loose puck down right back to him. Fisher trying to find some open space in the slot, directs it towards the net. Not sure if that was knocked down with a stick or if Dominiano made the save, but either way, it stays out. Sarazales from the neutral zone. Cuts his way through a bunch of players, but last minute has it knocked away from him. Still with it, tries to dance around, ends up directing it across for Hayes. Hayes to Fisher. Fisher left it for Mott, goes right up to Hayes. He's with some space. He'll skate forward. First shot's blocked. Able to stay with it and get it to Ganley. Ganley will bank it down low. Fisher in the corner. Fisher skates behind. Back up to Hayes. Hayes feeds it over to Fisher. He takes the shot and gets it through to the back of the net. And there's the first goal.
Here we go. I think Fisher kicked it out to Hayes in the point. Back to Fisher, walked into the slot. Nice wrist shot. Goal.
So just over 10 minutes to go in this first period. Kennett takes the 1-0 lead. Heinzelman gains center ice and dumps it in. Bucksman will wrap it back around. Heinzelman comes right down to get it. Skates down low, stays with it, tries to put it towards the middle, but goes off a skate. Cardillo to Shortledge. It's knocked away from him. Comes right back to him at center ice. Shortledge directs in and chases it himself. Nice moves there from number 17. Kelly chips it ahead looking for Shortledge. But knock that down, stays with it. Shortledge has a step, tries to make the move, and just caught the outside of the net. Kelly with it, comes around the top, takes the shot. Dominiano kicks out to make the save. Shortledge directs it up to the point. Don't think that shot made it through. Bucksmont's able to direct it out to the neutral zone. Cardillo over to Heinzelman. Heinzelman goes all the way across to Shortledge. He was right on the blue line. Goes back and regains. Drop for Kelly. Kelly gets through a couple, goes behind. Still looking for some open space. Turnaround shot, knocked down in front. Good block there from Kelly to keep that in the zone. He was trying to get to the play, ended up taking out a Bucksmont player. Got in his way. Sent all the way through. Savory has it to go off his stick, and he's got to circle back to gather up. Savory to Oscar Cerizales. Oscar feeds it over to his brother David. David cuts all the way in, tries to tuck it in. Nothing happening there. Dominiano was able to stand tall and prevent another Kennett goal. He's directs across. Goes off a shower stick into the Bucksmont end. Bucksmont directs it across, gets by everybody. Goes behind the net, and that'll be icing. 7.5 to go in this first period. Kennett with a 1-0 lead.
They're not live scoring it here. I don't think it's still 0-0 on the webpage.
Cardillo from the blue line. He sends it all the way across for Heinzelman. He tries to put it towards the middle, goes off a stick. Heinzelman's able to direct it right over to Ganley. Back to Cardillo. Takes the shot. Another one knocked down in front. Fisher behind the Mott. Goes up to Heinzelman. Heinzelman gets the shot through the slot, deflects it up and in.
I think that's Fisher again. I think he had the deflection. Low to high play. Behind the net to the point. Slow to high. Heinzelman walks to the middle. Nice low wrist shot. Fisher puts his stick on it, redirects it. That's how you play it. Work pucks low to high. Get the defense have to move throughout the whole zone. Get a nice low shot.
Kennett moves it out to the neutral zone. Bucksmont picks up the loose puck. Tries to go back out. Taman's able to pick it up and punch it in. Martin from behind his net. Looking for some open space. He's able to exit the zone. Martin into the Kennett end. Good feed across. Tried to get it right back to Martin, but he was well covered. Somebody yelling too many men. I'm not sure. I think that they
it was in jest.
I was going to say it was close, but no, they had left.
I think the Bucksmont parents are having a good time. I think they stopped over there at the goal line pub before the game.
He circles all the way around, takes a huge shot there where Dominiano slides across and makes the save.
Well, they gave the first goal to David Cerizales. I don't think that is true. Wasn't that Fisher? Both goals were Fisher, weren't they?
Yeah, I couldn't even hear what they announced on the second one. Not sure what Serzales was doing. He kind of left it there for Mazzo. She tried to get the shot off. Mont comes and sets it up for Hayes. He's across the short ledge of the blue line. He's got to reach behind for that. But forced away and all the way down the other end. Mont comes out to make a play on that. He'll go hard off the glass, making the referee dive for his life. Neiman with the puck. Up to Kelly. Kelly gains the zone. Gets through, gets the shot, but that goes wide. Shortledge off the wall. Redirects one back behind the net. It's right back to Kelly in the slot. Gets through, takes the shot, tries to go for the corner, but missed the net. Serzales gets one through, deflected, gets to everybody, but Dominiano is able to spot it in traffic and hang on. Just over 4 minutes now remaining in this first period. Kennett with the 2-0 lead. Kennett wins the face-off. Heinzelman directs back down into the corner. Savory has a person come up from behind him, strip him, and send it down the other end. Cardillo sends it up to Oscar, goes off the back of Savory's stick. He's able to catch up to it and in. Savory goes behind the net, comes back out, sends it all the way across to Heinzelman. Heinzelman skates in, takes the shot. That one's deflected wide. From the corner. Oscar redirects it for Savory. He'll wind it up. Cardillo comes down to pick that up. Put back into the middle, but nothing but dark jerseys there, and they send it back towards the Kennett end. Mott sends one all the way down. Fedoruk makes the play on it. Able to move it out to the neutral zone. Heinzelman. Cross center ice and in. Tries to split the C, but again, too many Bucks Mont players there. Puck sent all the way down for an icing, and we get another whistle.
So I was looking at the rule book for the league in case this gets to it, but the rule is if at any time after 2 full periods are played, if one team is up by 10 goals, the game will immediately end.
All right. So
Kennett needs to play a little bit better than they have this period if they're going to get there, but
yes,
this is one of those games. Like, you don't want to run up scores on people, but this is a game where I don't think this team wants to play, the whole game, 5 players.
Slides in on net. Dominiano covers it up with his glove.
I commend them for going out and playing.
Absolutely. Puck shot wide off the boards. Serzales from the blue line. Ganley makes the move around a couple, has it knocked away from him. Hayes comes in and takes the shot. That one catches a stick and goes up, but stays in play. Ridden off the puck there by Martin. Hayes down for Fisher. Back to Hayes. He takes the shot. Dominiano got a glove on that. They dig for it in the corner. Finally sent near side corner. Up to the blue line, but Serzales with it there. He takes a hard shot. That one goes well wide of the net. Hayes to Mott. He tries to find some open space, comes and snaps one, and Dominiano, impressive slide across, glove save there, and squeezes it. In the corner, I'm not sure, I couldn't stop my clock, so The clock on the screen is a little different than here at the rink. We're down to 1:30 remaining in regulation. Battered away, Heinzelman at center ice. Gains the line, tries again, go through as the puck rolls in on net. Dominiano covers up and takes another whistle. Puck sent all the way down to the Kennett end. Eden tries to get it to Cardillo. Ends up on the stick. Brown back to Heinzelman. Directs over for Brown. Take that shot. That was saved by Dominiano. Usada directs it into the Kennett end. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Trying to look to get it up to Henderson. That was out of his reach. Looks like they'll just kind of skate around as nobody seems to be in much of a hurry now.
No,
both teams are skating like there's only 5 players on the bench.
I know. I don't understand why Kennett is so slow right now.
Puck sent back down the Kennett end as the final seconds. I thought we were going to tick off, but nope. We're going to get the icing whistle, and we'll bring it back for a face-off with 3.7 remaining in the first period.
It's almost like neither team is trying to break a sweat. They don't want to take a shower when they get home.
And there's the buzzer ending it. I couldn't even if you don't break a sweat, the fact that you put hockey gear on,
That's true.
you still need to take a shower. So 1 period away, Kennett now with the 2-0 lead as we head into the second. We'll step aside for a second and be back with second period action in just a moment. Second period action about to get underway. Puck is down. We have begun. Kelly quickly into the zone. Way behind. Finds a spot in the slot and slams into the back of the net for an early second period goal.
Well, good patience there with Kelly. He skated the puck all the way in, around behind the net. Did a big circle. Big wide gap right in the slot. Nice hard wrist shot. Or snapshot, I guess.
Kelly with it once again. He directs it right into the middle. Gets through Shortledge. He'll send it back to Hayes. He's trying to get the shot, but that was hit a man and sent back out in the Kennett end. There's Allies behind the net. it back up to Kelly at the blue line, over to Hayes. Hayes comes in and snaps a shot off, sliding across. Dominiano waffles that down. Kelly in the corner tries to look for some open spot. Gets the rump bump. Heads down to the ice. Tries to send that one back out. Goes off of Mazzo. Mont with it. I'm in the circle. Goes all the way across. Had Fisher, and somehow that didn't find away from him. Kept in the zone.
Why are we getting the Windows jingle?
I think there was something happening with our OBS studio. Says that it was disconnecting but reconnected. That one ends up under Mazzo. Didn't realize it, but somehow stays on top and keeps this a 3-goal game. Dire Straits. Oh, sent out to the middle. Heinzelman's able to grab that out of the air and right back into play.